Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday night, and you know what that means. It's time for another episode of The Piledriver. I am Mike, the referee. On my right is my man, Tony Forge. What is up, my guy?
Hello. What is up? I just saw very quickly my mic was muted, so I'm glad I saw that before we started. I don't know
There
why
we
my mic
go.
was
There
muted.
we go.
But we're
Well,
rolling.
everybody
We're
can hear us. Everybody can hear us, hopefully. Thank you all for tuning in. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. I had a crazy weekend, including debut at a new promotion for your boy. So I'm really excited to talk about that. Big deal. Hey, Jill's in the chat. We missed you as well. Last week Zoe had a softball game, so I'm going to be updating the schedule here, and we might be doing, sometimes we might not be live on Monday. But we will be having some content posted at 7 o'clock. We have some stuff in the works. So, I appreciate you guys sticking out with us and hanging around, even though I was being a dad last week.
Absolutely.
But yeah, XICW out in Michigan on Sunday. Saturday, I was at NeoPro Kids Fest at the Canton Civic Center. And we'll talk about this more obviously as we get into it later. But I just want to preface that Pedro, Tony, made sure to just tell everybody how lucky and how valued we should feel to wrestle in this building because of the history that has come through this building. And he was showing me pictures of it, and he was like, look, there's those bricks right there. It's, old wrestlers, and he's like, just the legends that have walked through this hall. And you're wrestling in the same building as that. It's a lot bigger deal than you feel it is. And I was like, hell yeah. So it was really cool.
Cool.
We'll get into NeoPro. We will get into XICW. But tonight we do have a special guest. First time on the pod for him. First time on the pod. He's been through a lot of things. We've seen, not to, make it punny, but we've seen the turmoil in his career. And now it seems like he's grabbed that reign, dude, and he's riding it to the top. He is your current reigning defending Brass Knuckles champion. At Guilty as Sin on March 28th, that title will be defended in a fatal four-way match. Please welcome to the Piledriver Podcast, Yoder.
What's up, boys?
Up, friend? How are you?
Doing good. Feeling like a champ every day.
Every day. All right. Well, let's talk about it. Obviously, big match coming up. Lot of, you got some veterans in this match. You're going to be defending that title against Detroit's own James Lethal, the hairy toothpick himself, JD Smooth, and somebody you're not too familiar with. We've only seen one time at Mega Championship Wrestling, and he holds a victory over one of the biggest we got to offer.
I was gonna say, don't let anything he will show what he's about.
Thomas Bailey walked into Converge with the Chaos Heavyweight Championship. He defended it against Chris Onyx, and he walked out with his Heavyweight Championship.
So I heard this man is in Japan currently,
at the end of the month. He's at the end of June, I believe. I was talking to him yesterday. I saw him over the weekend. He's excited, Yoder. I just want to let you know he's excited to come down and try to take this title from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can try, but I worked hard to get this, and I'm not letting anyone take it away from me.
100%.
No. I will agree with you. You did work hard to get that. We've seen you, all over the rankings. You started here. You were part of tag teams, trying to find your niche, so to speak.
Yeah.
Solo competitor. Now you went from dancing. You were funky at one point with Disco Dustin, and I don't know what happened there. It seems like he got a little too big. Look at that stud.
Dang,
look at that
original photograph.
Yeah, dude.
That's
your archives here.
That's your original headshot? That's what you sent to BX? I was going to say, that's what you sent to BX? I want to be a wrestler.
Yeah. that was cool to do that, you know, because it was the same photographer that did all my high school marching band stuff. And like once that was the first time I put on the gear, so I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it now. I'm here now. I'm ready to go.
That's awesome.
Jill in the chat says, Yoder, she is so proud of your growth. You are killing it. Somebody, maybe Yoder knows. I saw Yoder was sharing that he was going to be on tonight. So maybe somebody Yoder knows, Felicia Moore, is watching on YouTube. She said hi. So thank you guys for tuning in. This guy right here is a completely different guy than we saw, you know, in his, like I said earlier, the dancing era of Yoder.
Absolutely.
What
that's
made you? What? Oh, Tony's got pictures. Don't worry.
I got pictures.
First trading card.
Trading card.
Being able to walk into school with a trading card that you can give to all your friends, it's like never thought I'd be able to do that.
Yeah.
I know. And it's cool, dude. Like I said, it's one of those kind of like, I guess I call them luxuries, and obviously luxuries to people are different than to everybody else. But like, it's one of those luxuries that you get to have, you know, like at NeoPro. Look, I got it right here still. Over the weekend, though, I got one of these. You know what I'm saying? For the event, it just says event staff, and you know, like, but I felt like Wayne's World walking around. I was like, nope, just let me in, you know. So it's kind of like the luxury, you know. And I have a Yoder, I have a funky Yoder trading card. I got one, you know, so I got support. But it does have to be a cool feeling, you know, just walking around like, hey, here you go, here's my card.
Yeah. Even the people that didn't like me, even the people that didn't like me, they're like, nice card. Can I have? It's like, it was great. It was great.
$5.
Right. Now you want to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
But let's talk about, you know, going into this business. Now you have, you know, you've worked your way up. You went to training. You did everything you were supposed to do. You started eating better. You definitely have gotten in way better shape since the first time I saw you. Super proud of you for that. And now you've made your way up to champion. How does that journey feel? Do you I know obviously you're not done here. You're keeping that championship. You're looking to defend to anybody from any state at any time.
It feels just like yesterday that I had my first tryout at Mega. And it's like, wow, I've actually progressed a lot. Sometimes I don't think that, but like hearing from other people, yeah, I think I have. But like, yeah, it's surreal, and I just feel like we're just getting started.
Hell yeah!
I like to hear that. You are young out here in these streets. You do have a long career ahead of you. I'm just gonna touch on Brazi's comment real quick though, because he's talking about my badge.
Oh.
I told Jason I wasn't giving mine back. I was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. It's going in my book.
Back in.
So, but yeah, I wasn't giving it back. He wasn't getting it back. I said that too. I was like, I'm just going to keep this. And nobody said anything. So, but here we go. And let's talk about it. Jen in the chat said that was a good picture of you in the belt. And I agree. At the last show, you were one-on-one against Shapiro. How did that feel, finally capturing that title in front of what seemingly looked like you had a whole section of fucking Yoders over
family,
there? Yeah. The whole family was over
Mama
there.
Yoder.
Yeah, had just about anyone that could show up showed up.
Yeah.
So it was really cool because it's one of those moments you dream of as a kid, you know, especially with family being there. You just want to go over there and share the moment with them because they've been with me for all of it, really.
We can attest to that. Mama Yoder and Papa Yoder have been a staple at Mega shows ever since the Yoder boys have arrived. So
definitely,
you know, getting to share that with them, man, that's super duper cool. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about influences. What made you want to be a wrestler, bro?
Well, I started watching wrestling like in 2014. So just about like 12 years this month that I started watching, and I just really latched onto it. At first, I didn't really want to watch it. I was like, change it back to Nickelodeon. But I saw like
that was the ruthless aggression era, man. That was the rough
Right?
eras.
They were
That was a
going
rough
hard.
era to get caught up.
Yeah, that was a
There
moment.
you go. There you go.
Yeah, but I saw John Cena and he's in the middle of his feud with the Wyatt family. I'm like, that instantly got me hooked on it, and not long after that, I'm thinking, it's doable. Well, all these years later, it's worked out.
Now look at you. It has worked out. So growing up, and obviously you're younger than me and Tony, and you're bound to have some different influences to get into this business. You started watching, you said John Cena, Wyatt 6, 2012-ish. Who are some of your favorite wrestlers? Obviously, I know who you're going to say one of them. I know.
Well, John's always been number one. And
I know.
Following that,
We've seen you fight John a couple times.
I have fought John Cena. Unfortunately, that was when I wasn't at my best.
That's
and
on your cage match.
Yelled at him. It is on my cage match. I think it's on the internet too. I think it's my most viewed match ever, which is great that so many people have seen that. And
Hey.
Yep.
other names that have influenced me: Jericho, one of them; Wyatt, one of them;
Oh, yep.
Moxley, one of them, especially intensity wise.
Okay.
One of the best at it, and yeah, those were my big major influences.
If you had to pick one, GOAT. Obviously, we're doing a tournament. I'm going to talk about a GOAT. You had to pick one GOAT. Is it John Cena? That's your GOAT?
It's John Cena. I don't even know why you guys
That's
are doing
fine.
a tournament. It's a foregone conclusion. It's him.
It's not. He's definitely up there. But as somebody that, we're a little older than you, we got to see, you've never seen straight-eyed Shawn Michaels, okay?
Yeah,
You've
sure.
only seen
Yeah.
cockeyed Shawn Michaels.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
He never has gotten to see
Oh,
straight-eyed
shit.
Shawn Michaels.
That's
So,
crazy.
I mean, Triple H before
Triple
when he had
H.
long hair.
Triple H
like,
was the shit back
there
in the
was
day.
some
A lot of
goats
people
out
shit
here,
on Triple H, but
Well, that's just because they're jealous because he's married to the boss's daughter. You know what I'm saying? He essentially married into the company, and now he's running that bitch.
yeah, exactly.
So John Cena's the one. I respect it. I didn't love John Cena for a long time because ruthless aggression John Cena, Kurt Angle, fucking Word Life. I loved Thugonomics John Cena.
Yeah.
And then when he became superhero Cena, it was more I cared about what he was doing outside of the ring more than I cared about what he was doing in the ring.
Yeah, and that's where it got for me, for sure.
John's a great person. You know what I'm saying? And when you were trying to shove him down our throats, everybody hated him. And that's fine. I was also on the foot. John Cena sucks. I get it. But now, after a lackluster heel run, a 17th championship, he's definitely in there. I'll definitely put John in my top 3 of greatest of all time because of taking into account as well the stuff he does outside of it.
Yeah, it's hard to not.
Yeah.
Tony pulling up Yoder with the big picture. Look at the emotion right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
First
I made sure
title.
to hold it up right in front of my family. I did it.
You're-
Yep.
Love it. Love it. So, again, we got a big match coming up, dude. You can't sleep on any of these guys. JD Smooth, veteran in this business, and as much as you may hate him, as much as the fans may hate him, he is very capable.
Yeah, JD is a tremendous wrestler. You can't take anything away from him. So, frankly, having him on your side is a notch on your belt. Because you're going to need it, man, against these guys.
Yeah. I've wrestled him before at Rookies. I haven't forgotten him and Mike Michaels teaming up on me. So he's got a target on his back. Haven't really experienced James Lethal and Thomas Bailey besides that one match with Chris Onyx. And I don't even want to brush over the fact that he beat Chris Onyx. And Chris Onyx is on another level.
Exactly.
So I'm like, that is a challenge in itself. And you add 2 other people to it. Yeah, the odds are stacked up against me, but
I mean, as the age-old adage goes in these multi-man matches, there is no champion's advantage here. Yeah. You don't have to get pinned. Thomas Bailey could pin JD Smooth and hop in a car and head back to fucking Michigan with your title.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a tough challenge, but that's what I won this for. I want this challenge. I want to have not just another Brass Knuckles Championship reign. I want to have the Brass Knuckles Championship reign.
Those are big words. I was going to say those are big words because you know who's holding that Brass Knuckles reign. Jen, I don't know if you can see the comments, Yoder. They're popping on the screen, but I'm like, I'll bring them up, and I don't know if you can see them. Jen has an amazingly good question that I didn't even think to put into this. Mrs. Forge asks, are you worried about up-and-comer Blake Dixon coming for the belt if you are able to, I'm going to add on to it, Jen, if you are able to defend and successfully defend against these three other men at Guilty of Sin? You still got to worry about Blake.
Yeah.
We have seen wins over Brandon Xavier. He will be fighting Brandon at Guilty of Sin again.
Wild.
But
we haven't even talked about that.
He beat Brandon Xavier.
True. But that's if Blake Dixon survives Guilty of Sin. And I'm no gambling man, but I don't see odds are a little bit against him after he beat Brandon Xavier. I believe Brandon Xavier is out for a little bit of a vengeance on Blake Dixon. So if he survives, of course, he can step up to the champ, but I've beaten him before. I'm not doubting Blake Dixon, but I'm champ.
I mean, I'll give it to you, champ. It's he did say, and I remember him specifically saying before he, came when it went against Brandon, he said he was coming for that title, that you were just keeping it warm for him.
Blake Dixon, he's got a great mouth. No doubting that. He's got a great mouth, and, he's a bit of a cancer to Bear City Vice right now, and they're dealing with that. So, I mean, if they want to push him over to me and for me to get rid of him and get rid of their problem, I'm okay with that. If he survives Guilty of Sin.
Clip it.
I'm not going to overlook this.
Yep, clip that for
that
sure.
Was a good one.
That was good.
No, and I agree. Jill in the chat, she said, I have seen JD twice, and the first time Jeff Jevick had me start a Harry Toothpick chant, and the second time JD was starting crap with me before getting in the ring. It was fun. He is great.
Yeah, that sounds like JD.
Brazzy said, whoa, he has a great mouth.
I knew I smoothed past it. Nobody had to say anything. Damn it, Brazzy.
But, man, it is fun. Let's see, while we got Yoder on here, before we get him out of here, man, we're going to talk about these. We're going to go over our GOAT, Yoder. You okay with that? We got some results we're going to pop up from last week. We were a week behind, but that's okay. We're back at it. The results are in. We had Owen Hart going up against Tony Storm, and I'm so happy because, I knew this was going to happen. Yeah. Landslide victory.
Yeah.
Right.
This one's almost as big as the Stone Cold victory.
Yeah. Easy one for Owen, no doubt about it.
So Owen moves on. Who's the best Hart there, Yoder?
Owen
or Brett? Okay, there you go.
Owen's better than Brett, honestly.
Yes, he is.
I think WWE has.
No, the best in the world. I knew that one was going to be so close, and he chose when he picked Randy.
Yeah.
Randy wins 8-7, probably the closest one we've had so far by only one vote.
You should have logged in some burner accounts, man.
Randy Orton does have potential to actually, in my opinion, notch his name up a little bit more on this list at WrestleMania this year with this Cody Rhodes victory. There's no reason that Cody Rhodes should beat Randy Orton at WrestleMania.
That segment last Friday was solid. It was.
I saw something today that said if we're bringing heel Orton back, he's got to have the punt kick.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Cody would take that.
PK people. Uncle Phil Stamper in the chat. What's up, big guy? How are you, sir? Alex said he loved him some Tony Storm, though. I get it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Tony's been killing
Randy
it for a while.
Randy wins over CM Punk 8-7. Ooh, another close one. Number 1 point away. Mick Foley going up against Seth Rollins. Obviously we know who I voted for in this one. I did vote for Seth freaking Rollins. As much as I love Mick Foley, this one was really hard for me. It's crazy because
for Mick.
I actually love Dude Love. And I don't know. I think I'm one of the very few people that actually love that part. Like, I love Dude Love. I think he's my favorite fucking face of Foley. Like, just the fun, like, dance. I loved Dude Love. I always thought Stone Cold and Dude Love were, like, the most thrown together tag team that won tag team titles back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, like, started it all. The thrown together tag teams.
Yeah.
And they work.
Hey, so that's a close victory for Mick Foley, but I don't know who that puts him up against next round, and that could be scary, too.
I think I got it after these.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Yoder.
This one surprised me.
It didn't surprise me. So, like, how can you? Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna see. Thank you, Jen. I don't. So, Christian Sanchez in the chat wants to know, how can I get women?
Honestly, don't tell them you like wrestling. That's probably not going to help.
Yeah,
that's not gonna
work. Never works.
Like, you have to find one and, like, court them for a while. And then you're like,
hide the wrestling,
hey,
for sure.
by the way, I wrestle every weekend. Like, so, Christian, that's how you got to do it. But yeah, this one doesn't. But like, the only thing that surprises me about this one is it's not as close as I thought.
Yeah, even
like I thought this would be one of the ones that's like a 8-7 or a 9-7. You know, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with my guy being Cena, I'm like, I started second guessing myself. It was like, it's a good matchup.
Yeah, like I said to Jen, maybe I should have put Daniel Bryan. Maybe he would have got more votes.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, see, tell him I'm wrong. Jen said we do like recording. Amanda said don't tell him you like wrestling. Because then once you get there, you tell him and you're like, I'm busy every weekend because I'm in Michigan tomorrow, and they don't like that.
No.
Yeah.
But that was, I mean, like I said, I thought John Cena would win that one for sure.
I figured he would.
Moving on, we are finally to the semifinals, brother. We are to the semifinals. Big match at the top, but I can tell you who I think is going to win here from out, at least in these. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know who win that one. I'm sorry. I think it's Austin 316 Day. I mean, we got some good matchups here. We got some good matchups.
Yeah,
we got some good matchups. Stone Cold Jeff Hardy, Cena and Wyatt. That's like Yoder's fucking worst nightmare right there.
We got Andre and Macho Man.
That's a good. Shawn Michaels and Mick Foley, AJ Styles and Taker. So those will be up tomorrow. Tony, as always, will be dropping those. Getting those in. Get your votes in as soon as possible. We're gonna find out who the fans think is the greatest of all time. Yoder, doesn't matter if you think it's John Cena or not. But before we get you out of here, my friend, I do want to say, do you have anything to say to any of your competitors regarding your match at Guilty as Sin?
Oh, he's muted.
He's muted. Hold on. Try now. No. What happened to Yoder? He did it. No? What did he do? Tony, what happened?
I don't know.
Hit the refresh button, Yoder, on your screen, and it'll refresh it, and I'll bring you back in. I don't know what happened. Can everybody... Hopefully...
Can we all...
Tick said, don't let Can't Count Mike count votes. Shut up, Tick! We're trying to get Yoder back in here. I can count to 3. I definitely can.
I always blame the ref. Damn. You're getting shot hard.
Did he jump back in?
He did.
Again, Tom? All right, we'll see if we'll bring him on. See if he pops up.
Uh,
I got nothing. Oh, now he's muted. Hold on.
their mic isn't connected, is what it's telling me.
Can't unmute your guest. Their mic isn't connected. Oh, I can hear him now.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My mic died.
His
Yep,
mic
that's what
died.
happened.
That's what it is. Mike silenced him. Always blaming the ref. Damn it, Phil.
JD Smooth hacked into the system.
All right, so let's talk about it now. JD Smooth, James Lethal, and the Celtic Merc Thomas Bailey.
They should probably work together because it's going to take a lot to take this off me. I'm not letting go of this without a fight. And they're going to have to bring their best because I'm not letting go of this anytime soon. I've said this over and over again. I'm here now. I'm keeping it for as long as I can. I'm going to be one of, if not the greatest brass knuckles champion of all time.
All right. You heard it here. Well, make sure you get your tickets. You can contact us here at the Piledriver Podcast. You can contact Yoder. Get your tickets for Guilty as Sin. There are some front row still available. The general admission will be available. Yoder, do you have some socials you want to shout out? People can give you a follow.
My Facebook page is Yoder. Instagram at Robert Lambert Wrestles. Shoot. And then I think that's every other social media.
All right. So everybody make sure you get over and follow Yoder. He's no longer as funky as he once was, but I think that works out in his best interest.
Yes.
But we will be at Guilty as Sin, March 28th. Doors at 4, bell at 5, like always. Yoder, thank you so much, man, for hanging out with us. And, again, I wish you the best of luck.
Sir. Yes.
Anytime,
yes.
boys.
You're going to need it, unfortunately.
I'm gonna.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was the formerly funky one, Yoder. It's not even Yoder anymore. It's just Yoder.
It's not.
It's just
isn't
Yoder.
anymore.
Tick said he loves you, Yoder. Jen loves you as well. But I'm not opposed to it. The kid's got the gusto, Tony. He wants
some Yoder.
He wants it, and I mean, I'm here for it too. The Celtic Merc, like I said, talked to yesterday at XICW, and he is very excited to come down and try to take Mega Gold.
Yeah, I bet. I've spoken to him a few times. It's probably been at least a year now ago I met him, and he's, he goes hard. He wants it, so Yoder's gonna have to bring it, because that's his. I think in that match that's his main threat. Like,
Thomas
Bailey's coming.
Oh yeah, 100% it is Thomas Bailey.
Yeah.
We've seen issues with James Lethal between James Lethal and JD Smooth in the past. Mm-hmm. So for all we know, they end up busting off over here because they have their own issues to worry about. But then, like you said, that leaves, in my opinion, in our agreed upon opinion, the most dangerous man alone with the champion. So
damn, another belt gone from Mega. That'd be.
I mean, he's seen a fellow Michigan, native in Heather Blue come down and just control our baddies division, and we'll be talking about that more. A match just announced for the baddies division.
I hate seeing some of it though.
Heather's
killing it.
Heather's killing it, and as we all know, I love it when Maximilian has come down, Adam Wick has come down, and they put on great shows. So, speaking of, we'll talk about those boys and girl here in a second. But Saturday we will talk about first. Saturday, I made my way out to NeoPro Kids Fest. We talked about this. It was at the Canton Civic Center. We had all kinds of stars in the building. The event actually was a nice early event. It started at 11. Wrestling was on at noon, and we wrestled for like an hour and 15 minutes or something like that. A nice little show. But we put on a show for the kids, man, and it was a great show. The whole event, Tony, was really freaking cool, actually.
Yeah, it looked fun.
We
were not able to.
No, that's right. But they had a reptile van,
that would've been cool.
With snake. This dude had a snake. They had a Maine Coon cat that was this fucking big. Like I'm Randy Orton in it right now. Like this cat can lay on my shoulders, and like it was crazy. The wrestling was packed, but as you see here, Tony pulled some photos from our great friend Jose Rodriguez. Mm-hmm. They had this cool little section with bubble wands and them little light up things you see. But then, like we said, we got into some wrestling. We had tag team match started off. Cash Inc. collectively back together, as we know, going back into their what they're comfortable tag team match. They faced off against two best friends, two guys we know very well, Ashton Day and Bryson Teller. These aren't this.
I have.
Yeah, no, that's all right. But Ashton Day and Bryson ended up winning. I have some pictures here, so and they're probably not in order, so it's okay. But Ashton and Bryson ended up picking up the W here. We had Colt Johnson face off against Patrick Hayes. Where Colt Johnson actually picked up the W over Patrick Hayes. We had
match, damn.
It was a really good match, actually. I got to rep that one. It was a really good match. At one point, my earpiece broke, and I don't know what happened after that. I know Colt ended up getting the win, but I went to look, there's me smiling.
There's you smiling. There you go.
I was probably
There we go. That's what I was
pissed at him because look, in my hand, if you could zoom in my left hand, you see my earpiece. It's in my freaking hand. It broke. He broke it. Kids Fest was a good show. That's what Tick said in the chat. And I agree. Like I said, the kids loved it. The kids seemed to have a blast. And my boy Shelby Wilder got to take on Uncle Wilbur Whitlock in, I believe it was the main event, actually. The main event of Kids Fest was the main event. So, and I believe Shelby won. Yeah, they had everything, dude. They had like all kinds of these booths. They had a Nintendo Switch booth set up where they had two Nintendo Switch 2s, and the kids were playing Nintendo Switch. And
what I have over here.
We got Big Bill here showing off with the kids. Big Bill picked up a win over Isaiah Prince. There is Ashton and Bryson. I almost called him Bryson Day. Bryson Teller.
That's funny. I wouldn't even clock that.
This guy. All right, let's talk about it. This guy. All right, and I remember it being said when Kids Fest was announced right here that if this guy wasn't at Kids Fest, and we've all seen it, Tony. We've seen it. We've seen it just happen.
He goes.
And it just every freaking place. The only difference between this one and anyone is there wasn't a Bobby to run around with him afterwards, to run behind him.
Right.
All the kids loved Brazzi Suave. This was, I believe, the semi-main event is what I'm going to call it. It was a 4-way dance between the Vibe, Bray McKenzie, Brazzi Suave, Izzy Lambert, and Blake Dixon. But let's talk about Blake Dixon in this match. Brazzi, everybody did real good. Bray and them at one point, they had a move, dude, where they ran, and it looked like both of them had the same idea, and they both went for an arm drag, and they each caught each other, and then they got back. Like, it was just, it was really clean, in my opinion. It looked good.
Right.
But at one point, Izzy Lambert was taking control after, I think Blake was on the top, and he was going to jump, and then Brazzi and Bray came over, and they got up on the second rope and started whooping Blake's ass, and then out of nowhere, Izzy comes, and he power bombs everybody. And Blake rolls out, Blake rolls out of the ring, and I didn't see him for a little bit. And then Izzy was kind of just running the show, man. And then out of nowhere, Blake creeps back in with this red kendo stick that we all know Izzy Lambert carries. Her name is Cherry. And Blake just swings for the fences, and he hits Izzy across the back with, what looked like as hard as he could.
Probably isn't that hard.
It did not phase Izzy at all. He turned around. Blake tried to swing again. Izzy caught Cherry, took it from Blake, and proceeded to beat the shit out of him.
Oh, man.
And then
Blake gets it from all directions, man.
And then, Izzy hit a nice little fisherman. I don't know. It was like a swinging fisherman buster, kind of like a swinging fisherman neck breaker. It was cool.
oh, what's it called? Like the three-handled credenza, like the
Something.
fucking
It was cool.
Perry Savage old finish.
He did it to Blake, and Blake didn't kick out. So,
so it hurt a lot for sure.
Yeah, yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, overall, like I said, I saw the videos, and again, no, hey, I think it's awesome. I had a great time, and like I said earlier, the way that Pedro made me feel about the building in general was like, you should be proud to be here. And the way Danny and Jason posted about it was the same way. Like, it was like, they were like, they always said when we started a company, we always said we wanted to do a wrestling show here. Boom, we got one.
That's cool.
Like,
that's very
and so it's a cool feeling, and I'm really happy for everybody at NeoPro. I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to be there supporting them and be, with everything I can. So it was awesome to be there at Kids Fest. And like Tick said, the kiddos were great. The kids brought energy, brother. I'm talking, these kids were super hyped for every match.
Love it.
It was really good, man.
That's what
it was
you
really
want
good
too, man. Like, you want.
while we got Brazzi in the chat and we're talking about NeoPro, let's talk about this that was dropped today. At Paint It Black on April 11th, Brazzi Suave will be going 1-on-1 with Tyler Jordan. I talked to Brazzi.
That's gonna be, man.
I talked to Brazzi about this today, and I told him, I said, Tyler Jordan is probably the tallest guy you've ever faced. He's not a little guy. He's Josh Bishop size.
That's a big boy, Brazzi.
This is a match. This is going to be a match. And, again, talk to him. This is a match where Brazzi got to use that speed that we all know he has.
Yeah.
But
break that lucha out.
You got to break that lucha out and do not let that big man catch you. So... but that will be announced. That's, I believe, the first match announced for Paint It Black on April 11th. And obviously we will keep everything and posted here as we know. But April 11th, that's out in Louisville, Ohio. NeoPro is back. Brazzi Suave going 1-on-1 against Tyler Jordan. Look, see, he thought I was lying. I tried to tell him. Louisville Eagles, great venue, actually. I love the venue there. They have one of those windows, Tony, like on the one side where it's a nice view on this side.
Right.
Like, if you walk by on the outside of the street, you could see the wrestling ring through the window, and like it would just be a cool,
so cool.
Like it's sweet. But on the flyer, it looks, so let's talk about, can you see who's that up in that top corner up there? Is that Patrick Hayes? It might be. It might be.
That's hard to say.
I know. Because this one over here on the right next to Patrick Hayes looks like Jimmy Shane.
Okay.
And then they put Patrick Hayes over here by Jimmy Shane. So I assume that could be it. But whatever. Patrick Hayes and Jimmy Shane obviously going to be on there. Hopefully they'll be there. Mm-hmm. They are on a mission to get tag team gold.
I'm not seeing anything else posted. Yeah, I think that's all we got so far.
All right. So obviously we'll let you know as soon as we know more. And then, last but most certainly not least. Oh, we have two more things. So not last yet. Sunday, I did what we're supposed to do. I drove, I showed up, I set up, and I got booked. It was awesome. Let me just tell you. So I'm going to say shout out to XICW. Shout out to One-Eyed Jacks, which is the name of the venue. Dope-ass bar up in Michigan, by the way. So I drove up to Michigan, and I met a lot of cool people. Obviously, I went to see my good friend Shogun, and there was,
Shogun.
He's coming. Don't you worry.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Oh, I know.
Don't you worry. So we'll talk about it here in a second. But yeah, I went up to see Shogun, and I just did. He told me to come up, and I met Brian Gorey, who's their senior official, who actually I didn't know. I think I know this, but I wasn't too sure on when. Brian actually used to work for us at Mega, or used to work with Mega.
Oh, okay.
20 years ago, 30 years ago, Tony.
Hell yeah.
I believe Traxler knows him and Brandon knows him and all that stuff because he was like, "You guys still down there in South Amherst?" And I'm like, "Yep, that's where we're at. That's where we are. Yes, sir." So,
Sweet.
and
That's
it was
cool.
real
That's
cool. But yeah, man, it was really cool. It had a good feel to it. This bar was really dope. They had arcade games and cornhole like lanes, essentially like bowling lanes, but they were for cornhole. They had a junior cornhole league where kids 10 to 15 playing cornhole. Like, all right,
that's cool as shit.
It was sweet. And then, we set up the ring inside. The ceilings were super high. There was no height limit. It was cool. It was a great venue. The card was stacked. The card was stacked. As you can see here, obviously on the front there, Big Man Rhino on the card. We got some familiar faces on there. Heather Blue, our baddies champion, is front and center. To her left is somebody we all know very well, and I'm a huge fan of, and I'll shout it from the rooftops, Adam Effenwick.
Yeah, dude.
But let's talk about it. Okay, so this is not in any kind of order. I had the pleasure of reffing this match. In his first title defense, the new Proving Grounds champion, which to the way I've seen it and played it out kind of deal, it seems like it's a brass knuckles.
Okay, sweet.
And then, sweet.
Your rookie's quote-unquote title.
I don't know how rookie Alec is, and again, I could be 100% wrong with that.
Yeah.
Proving Grounds and the way he talked it up.
It's up and comer more than rookie, let's say that.
Well, he had a match, and he came out, and again, I got to ref. He called me out, and he issued an open challenge. And it was answered by a guy named Mark Ross, who I was not familiar with at this time. But Mark, he was billed as the father figure with a dad bod. I loved it. All right, great. He was a great wrestler. This Alex Weir, background in karate, background in MMA, style fighting. Maybe it's only karate taekwondo-esque. But I do know that he is on a karate team or the head coach or some kind of coach of Team 313, which is the area code up there in Detroit, which is a karate team. It's all over his Facebook. We just became friends last night. I haven't got to do my due diligence on Alex Weir yet.
Right.
But I will tell you that in the match, great wrestler. Great wrestler,
He looks
Tony.
like he can go.
He gives me very much like Kofi Kingston vibes.
No shit. Okay. That's
his
not what I would have thought.
His finishing move was like he got, and maybe it's not his finish. Maybe it's just the way he finished this match. Because again, first time seeing him,
right?
He drop kicked him down in the back of his knee, so Mark fell down to his knees. He got over in the corner, did a crazy spin, and then kicked him in the side of the head.
Oh yeah.
Like a Trouble in Paradise, but he did a 720. You know what I'm saying? He spun twice and then kicked him on the second kick.
He's got Speedball Mike Bailey vibes.
Yes. And he was great. He was great. Defended successfully. Retained his Proven Ground Championship. Okay. Let's talk about this because
we're
going to come back to this. We're going to come back to this because I'm going to go. I'm going to go to the match where he decided to show the fuck up. All right. 24 Karat versus the Great Tiger. We are familiar with the Great Tiger. We have seen him. He's been down to Mega before, but he fought 24 Karat, 24K, who I was not familiar with, accompanied to the ring by his manager, G Money. Great match between all of them. Great Tiger actually did something that super impressed me. You know how big of a guy he is, Tony. You've seen the Great Tiger before.
For sure.
He literally got on one. He did an old school, Undertaker old school, but he walked from corner to corner. Didn't stop in the middle. The balance on this man was fucking impeccable for a big guy. I was shit.
Nice, dude. That's fucking cool.
G Money kept getting up on the ring. I had to tell him multiple times to get down, get down, get down. At one point, G Money's arguing with me about a close pinfall. I'm telling him to get down off of the ring. 24K ends up hitting Great Tiger with some kind of DDT, a cock DDT. It looked like a Cody Rhodes, he kind of did this. And Again,
Okay,
I was
I think I
halfway
know.
between here and G Money. I didn't see any shenanigans. 24K gets the win.
G Money
G
looks
Money,
like a pawnbroker.
hey,
Like
he's a big fella. He got some weight on him, and he gets in. They get in the ring, and they kind of shove me out of the way because I actually ref this match as well. And I said, "Come on, guys, no, don't. What are you doing? What are you? Stop! Get out of here! You don't need the match is over. Match, you don't need to jump this guy again." They grab me. They throw me out of the ring. No lie, Tony. As soon as I hit the ground, boom! The Soul Taker arrived.
Does he come out with the gong and shit, dude?
Oh
Shut
my
up.
God, Tony! Let me tell you, dude, that look. I had one of those moments, and not obviously. And I met the guy. I got to meet him beforehand, who was super creepy backstage. He sat by himself. I walked over. I shook his hand. That's what I'm supposed to do. I told him as soon as the gong hit, I looked right at G Money because they obviously froze, and I said, "I told you guys to get the hell out of here." Soul Taker comes out, wrecks shop. G Money and 24K run for the hills.
How tall is Soul Taker?
He looks like the Undertaker, bro.
Is he like? No, dude, that's cool. I got it.
Yeah, he's probably not that tall. Like he's probably not 6 foot 11.
But he's
definitely like 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, 6'6". Yeah, right.
Because I'm 5'10", 5'11" on a good day.
Yeah, with some shoes on, with boots on.
He was up here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was really cool. This is probably one of the things that I was excited about. This is one of the things, though, like I said earlier, the referee, the wrestling isms, the things that you get. I've seen this guy on clips for years. It was so cool to see him in person, to see it it was cool. But yeah, he beat the shit out of G Money and 24K, and they went running for the hills. This match was actually the match that started the show. This was match number 1. This match went hard as fuck. Tony, you love Maximilian already.
Hell yeah.
The guy, bruh. He's the champ for a reason.
Oh yeah,
he is and I'm talking. This match was full of flips, rope bouncing, both of them. You know how Max is. Same style from Solo, and this was great. I watched this one very intently. This match was awesome. This got the crowd going. You know, Max, he tried anything and everything to win that championship. He was unsuccessful, and Solo walked out still their lightweight champion.
Another day could have been the other way, I'm sure, though, man.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
This match was more down the card. Match number 2 was 24K and shit.
Oh right.
And the Great Tiger. Yes. Match number 3. Let's see what we had here. Was Jack Price versus Nate Matson. We've seen Nate Matson before. He came. I can't remember the name of the show. Paulie would know.
Yeah, he's been I would say a mega staple for a long time. He was he's a vet.
Oh yeah, no, and I'm going to talk about it here in a second. I talked to Nate backstage, and I said because it was one of those. I was like, he walked back. He did what you're supposed to do, and I've heard this too. Because 90% of the time, I'm not unless I work like with Mega. I'm every show. If you're traveling around, you're gonna meet people. You're not gonna remember their names. You're gonna
100%.
I've always been saying even if you feel like you've met them before, just say, "Hey, nice to meet you." You know what I'm saying, or something like that, which is fine. So of course that's what we did, and then I told him I actually worked one of your matches when you came to Mega. Cole was supposed to fight Shogun. They ended up tag teaming against Ben Boone and Nate Matson, and I got worked at Mook. So and as soon as I said that, he was like, "Oh yeah," and it clicked. And then again, we got to talking about Mega. We got to talking about home. I was not at RSW. I was not there. So sorry, I wasn't hiding. I wasn't there. I will see you at EFW next month. But yes, this match was awesome. I've been a fan of Jack Price ever since the first time I saw him. He's a great wrestler. TNA, he's been before. He's been all over the place. We've seen him at EFW, but he's good. He actually picked up a victory here, even though Nate Matson tried his best. This was a grueling match. I mean, Nate Matson, veteran.
Yeah.
Match 4 was this one. Adam Wick versus Jimmy Jacobs.
Man, just the small amount that I know of this feud, it seems like it's a forever blood feud between these two.
All right. I'm glad that you know that, and I'm glad that you prefaced it with that because, Tony, the match started. Adam Wick comes out with, of course, the Suicide Boys.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know, that is Maximilian. That is Heather Blue. All three of them came out together. As soon as Jimmy Jacobs' music hits and he hits the curtain, he is attacked. They grab him up, Tony, and they take a guardrail. They set the bridge. Powerbomb shield style to Jimmy Jacobs.
Let's go.
Through the guardrail.
Damn.
They're standing over. At this point, head referee Brian Gorey, calls out help. Me and the other referee come running out, and we're trying to keep the peace, man. And what the hell's going on? Get the hell out of here. You are not supposed to be here. That's fine. You can keep it up there.
Okay, good.
You are not supposed to be up there. You're not even supposed to be out here for this match. We send Heather and Max to the back. While I believe his name was Steve, and I feel real bad because I can't remember the other referee's name. I believe it was Steve, and I'm sorry if it's Scott. It started with an S. But we're trying to keep Max and Heather contained. Meanwhile, Adam picks up Jimmy, throws him back in the ring, and proceeds to just start beating the hell out of him. After Max and Heather leave, obviously we turn around and see that there's still chaos. All three of referees are in the ring trying to separate Adam Wick from Jimmy Jacobs. Intense brawl. Adam, like you said, blood feud. This is personal.
Yeah.
There is hatred here. Shoves me and Steve to the ground, runs past us, starts attacking Jimmy again. Once again, we pull him off. Brian's with Jimmy. We're saying this match is thrown out. This match is out of here. Jimmy stands up, grabs Brian's trouble, tries to stand up, grabs Brian's scuff, falls down and says, "No, I want this." Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Adam Wick, let him get up. We're going to have this match. I thought it was over immediately. An immediate just Shawn Michaels over Ric Flair-esque super kick right to Jimmy Jacobs' face, dude, and they went down. 1, 2, 2.99999, shoulder up. We think we're going to have a little bit of a match. It did not work out that way. Jimmy tried.
Oh, wow.
But everything he tried, it was immediately reversed. It was immediately destroyed. And as you see right there in front of you, your new XICW Midwest Heavyweight Champion, Adam effing Wick.
I mean, I always thought it was just a matter of time before that happened in general.
It was intense. And like I said, it seemed like I said.
Do you know how they post their stuff at all? Their matches?
I believe it's on YouTube. On YouTube.
Do they put it on YouTube? Okay. I can't remember.
Let's see what else we got here. All right. So yeah, and I don't remember if we might have went to intermission there. And we came back from intermission to this. This is how you come back from intermission. All right. So Tony.
Yep.
Tony. Let's talk about our good friend to the left, Mr. Shogun Jackson Stone. You remember Shogun, right? You remember Shogun?
Absolutely.
Okay. You remember what Shogun?
You forget it?
You remember what Shogun looked like right here?
Yeah.
Take that and multiply it by 2 in a good way, Tony.
Shut up, dude. You
I
can't
fucking
make
swear
Shogun
to God.
bigger.
I looked at him and I was like, you're fucking huge. I was like, what the shit? Like I said, I was like,
huge.
He's twice as big in the best way you can be bigger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's what I was like. I looked at him. I was like, please, like, don't take this the wrong way. I was like, you're twice as big as you were before in the best way possible. Like,
oh my God, dude. The
Dread King Logan is, I've never gotten to see him before. And if you can't tell from the picture, he's not a small man either. He is very, very big. He is muscular. He is stout. And this was meaty men slapping meat.
Hell yeah.
These guys threw each other all over the place, dude. Like, look, Jackson Storm, I'll vouch for Mike. I couldn't believe how much of a size difference there was since the last time we've seen him. Wait till he comes on the look. He looked at me. I sent a picture to CeeLo. I sent a picture to CeeLo of me and Shogun standing there next to him, and all he said, I said, what do you want me to say? And he said, just tell him I'm gonna suplex him.
Oh my God.
Okay. like I said, dude, he's twice as big, but Dread King Logan is no slouch, no little guy.
Who's he?
He's
he booked?
Who? Shogun's fighting CeeLo at Guilty as Sin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah. So I don't know. But again, 2 big men here ended going to a double count out. Couldn't even get control of them. The refs, none of us. They fought all the way to the back. They ended up fighting a little bit farther into the ring. It was insane. So I'm hoping that at some point we get a rematch, maybe a no count out type of deal, because we need something to contain or keep these guys we need a winner here. Let's see what else we had.
I second that.
I do too. I believe this match came next. Rhino versus Isaiah Broner, who is the XICW United States champion.
That's an interesting belt they got there for their U.S. belt.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
It was my first time seeing it. I mean, it's cool. It looks like it's got an old school vibe to it. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
right.
Right.
But yeah, this one was tough, man. I mean, we've all seen Broner before, and we've seen Rhino. This was another big meaty man.
Yeah, it sounds they got a lot of
gore. I saw a gore. It did not put Isaiah Broner away, which was insane. While going up to set up for a second one, Broner caught him, and it was game time. Still the XICW United States champion, Isaiah Broner. Again, this was this was the first time I got to share a locker room with, in my opinion, a WWE legend.
Dude, that's cool. That's fucking cool.
Coming back from that, we had this match. Leela Hall versus Heather Blue. I believe Leela was supposed to come one time, but some scheduling conflicts happened. She was supposed to come down to Mega.
She's wrestled once before for us, before that.
I think it was a Converger in the women's tournament or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I think I do remember that, but it's got to be in a different person, because this Leela Hall I saw last night was awesome, brother. She is insane. She's got suplex skills, dude. She's got suplex skills. Devin doesn't pay attention. We already have stuff going on the 28th, Devin. There's already been a title match announced on the 28th, Devin. This kid. Michelle said, I love Leela. She's a favorite of ours. No, 100%, dude. She was awesome. Heather's awesome. We all know this. She's the current reigning defending Mega Baddies champion.
Yes, sir.
These girls threw down, but at one point it looked like Heather was going to go for something off the top rope. She was up on the middle rope. Tony, she was up on the middle rope, and Leela like roundhouse kicked her like off the ground. Like her foot didn't leave the ground. The one foot didn't leave the ground, and the other one went up and kicked Heather in the head.
Damn.
Like the flexibility. She bam, right upside the head. Hit her with a nasty Northern Lights off the thing. I thought that was it.
I've seen her Northern Lights.
I went down for the bridge
Alicia
cover,
Fox,
right?
Fucking Northern Lights, the one move she can do.
She hits this Northern Lights. I thought it was a pin because she bridged into it, immediately flips over the bridge.
Oh, shit.
Picks Heather up for a fisherman suplex. And I'm not even going to call it a fisherman suplex, Tony. I'll call it a perfect plex because it was
right.
Bridge 1, 2, 3. She wins the match. But the big story here is after the match, Heather, obviously pissed off, attacks Leela Hall.
She would be.
Goes to the side and pulls out a bag of thumbtacks.
Oh.
She dumps them in the ring. We come out, again, refs, extreme intense championship wrestling. They get a little extreme sometimes. Refs come out, we got to stop this. Match is over. This wasn't announced like that. We can't be doing thumbtacks and crazy shit. We stop. Heather asks for a microphone and says that the next time these two ladies meet on April 12th, they will be fighting in an extreme intense women's death match.
No shit. I can't. Oh.
So it was a little insane. And then
Leela better know what she signed up for, man.
Yeah.
We've seen Heather in a hardcore match before, like close up and personal, and that's yeah.
And then last but not least, DBA and Caden Monroe, representing the Monroe Dynasty, took on the Pillars in a One-Eyed Jack's bar fight. All right, so let me just get you up to speed real quick here, Tony. On the far left is DBA, a.k.a. Malcolm Monroe II. On his left, to the next one over, with the kid with the hair.
Middle left.
That is Caden Monroe. That is DBA. That is DBA's son.
Okay. Nice.
Next to him with the finger gun pointed to his head, you see it there. It says MM3. What do you think that stands for, buddy? That is Malcolm Monroe III. That is DBA's other son and Caden's brother.
No shit.
POV 313 and MM3 make up the team known as the Pillars. And they are here and they want tag team gold. So there's been a lot. Again, my first XICW event, I was not privy to all of the fucking family drama that is going on here. But DBA is known as the godfather of Michigan independent wrestling.
Okay, I remember a promo you put out
when we had
recently, or
when we had Adam on here. Remember when we had Adam on?
Yes.
And we asked Adam who his favorite wrestler was. He said DBA, and he told us this. I finally got to experience DBA, and Tony, I understand why. He is insane. He is a New Jack personified. Like that was the vibe I got from him.
For sure.
And Caden is not far behind him. And what's even crazier is, remember that Circle 6 show that we went to in Lakewood?
Yeah.
Malcolm Monroe III wrestled that show.
Okay, that's where I saw him at. Like, he looked familiar.
I was like, I know him. And I went back and, and I'm like, sure shit, that was him. Deathmatch style, Circle 6 shit.
Fuck.
Caden Monroe is young, and bro, let me just tell you, if the family lineage is anything, he might be the best of them all. I loved MM3 before I even knew about all this family drama, and still, I think he's a great wrestler. Like the wrestling ability with the ability to mesh the technical or the deathmatch shit, top notch. at one point yesterday, Caden sets up a chair a la Sabu, runs from this side off the thing over into the crowd, into the other wrestlers. They fought all around One-Eyed Jacks. It ended up getting back to the ring where DBA gets on the top rope, sprays lighter fluid on his elbow pad, and lights his elbow on fire.
That's fucking sweet.
It did not work out that way as MM3 hit him with an enziguri on the top rope. The fire hit himself in the face. DBA pulls him off. Death Valley Driver and MM3 and TOB pick up the victory.
Wow.
Tommy Vendetta, that was his name. I couldn't remember his fucking name. Tommy Vendetta is his name. Tommy Vendetta and MM3 make up the Pillars. The Pillars pick up a victory. And then after the match, MM3 asks for a microphone. Again, something I didn't know. He wants a tag team title shot. Well, the current XICW tag team champions are DBA and the man beast Rhino.
Oh shit.
So MM3 and Tommy call them out. They want a title shot. They just beat the half of the champions and his name. They feel they're number one contenders. I thought he was. Okay, see, I knew them. They're death.
Yeah. They both look familiar. Tommy looks familiar too.
So yes, but they want tag team gold. Rhino comes out and says, "All right, you want it? You got it. Next show, tag team titles." So we will be seeing the Pillars take on DBA and the Man Beast Rhino for the XICW Tag Team Championships. I know they got a show on March 28th, the same day as us, and April 12th as well. So April 12th is the next time they're at One-Eyed Jacks, and that is when we will see, I know at least one match has been confirmed, Heather Blue versus Leela Hall in a women's death match. So
craziness.
Last but certainly not least, this weekend we have a show. The Funkified Wrestling Federation, the FWF, makes a little comeback. No. But we will be at Independence United Methodist Church in Independence, Ohio.
Oh,
Tickets available. Contact any of us that you see here on these flyers that we're about to post up. But we will have Brazzi Suave going one-on-one against Colt Johnson. Never seen that match. Let's see that one.
I've never seen that match.
I'm excited about this one, Tony. There's bad blood here. There is bad blood here. Prince Taco taking on Norm 1v1. This is the one I'm excited about, buddy. My co-host, my friend, the family man, Tony Forge, teams with the psychiatrist, Dr. Cree Fudo.
Wait. Okay.
I'm a little worried for you, buddy. Just
why?
These are big guys. They're scary.
Look, my partner's
in the chat. He's ready.
We got this.
He's right here. I'm with you. I am with you. Well, we will have a tag team match as Dr. Cree Fudo and the Family Man team up to take on Wrath and Omen of the Syndicate.
No problem.
We will have the kid. This kid's been making a name for himself lately on some mega championship wrestling turmoils, buddy. The 216 kid, Riley Santos, will be going to one-on-one with El Parmesano Italiano.
Speaking of, who are all these luchadors on Mega lately?
Bro,
what's been happening?
What happens when I don't show up? Alec wasn't able to keep control. No. We will have James Lethal going one-on-one with Chris Onyx, which this is going to be a hard hitter, dude. This is going to be a hard hitter.
It's gonna be fun
And
to
then
watch.
we will have Mr. Entertainment himself, JD Smooth, going one-on-one with the good one, Pastor CeeLo.
That's gonna be a fun, I assume, main event. That's gonna be a real fun match.
Wrath is looking hella swole, Michelle said. That's the camera adds 10 pounds. No, that'll be a good show. Return of the Funk, Saturday, March 21st. This coming Saturday. Doors are at 6. The bell is at 7. Tickets are available. And I know that there's some
Come
food
out and
there,
see me.
too. I know there's some food, and I can't read it off this one.
Oh, here, I
the
can grab
Wiener
it.
Bros. The Wiener Bros. That's what it is. They said they got good hot dogs, though. I heard good things about the Wiener Bros.
Where'd it go?
But I'm about it. They're going to have funkified hot dogs and shit like that. I am
That'll be something I eat after my match.
Well, yeah, after wrestling. We don't want to.
I'm not trying to throw up all over Omen and or
Yeah.
Wrath.
Yeah, I'm about to get a chili.
maybe-
I'm about to get a chili
Maybe that
willy.
might help me.
I'm about to get a chili willy. But make sure you come through. The Wiener Bros will be there. They'll be serving up food. And we'll have some wrestling for everybody. It'll be a good time.
Yes.
It will be a good time. Like I said, that is this Saturday. And then Sunday, if you are in the new Philadelphia area, it is PPW Red. I don't think anything's been announced for that. I do know the titles will be covered. I think the tag team championships will be on the line. But as we all know, cards subject to change. I'll post up to the Piledriver throughout the week as it gets posted.
I have something.
Oh, what do you got, buddy?
I have 1 hour ago. Our old pal, Mr. Mustache, a return grudge match against Sean Blaze.
Ooh, I know he's had some heat.
Lucky
with Mr.
Strikes.
Blaze in the past. So, PPW Red Lucky Strikes is on Sunday. So if you're in the new Philadelphia area, make sure you go over to that and support those boys over there.
Oh, hey, I got one more. Real quick.
Oh, you're good, buddy. I just got an email said the stickers shipped. The new PDP stickers.
Hell yeah.
The new
Those will be
PDP
fun.
stickers will be
I gotta
in,
get back on that too.
I think by Thursday. I think it said by the 20th. It said they should be here by the 20th. So hopefully they'll be here by the show on Saturday at the FWF show.
Oh shit, this is a fucking cool flyer. Let me pull that too.
Yeah, we found this. We found out who the Backwoods Zook has been in some. Gee, this dude's weird, Tony. Have you ever seen it? He scares me a little bit.
I don't know. What's he?
He's got like an eyeball in his mouth, bro.
What?
Like it's a little bit insane.
Yeah, I don't.
He will be taking on the bouncer, and then obviously.
Yeah, look at our boy Jonesy up there.
I was gonna say
cool.
I'm gonna assume that Jonesy is on the card based on the flyer. Then, so if you want to come out and see the Pop Pump Prince, RJ Jonesy, he will be out there on Sunday as well.
Hell yeah!
All right, well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. Michelle is in the chat. Tell Jose his pictures are fucking awesome.
Yes.
I can't wait to
both.
see yours. Actually, Michelle took some pictures too, and I know Michelle took a good picture of me and Pedro at one point because I was like, look at the camera. So
I love that.
I can't wait to see Michelle's pictures as well. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Jill said she needs the Southern Center Colt Johnson PDP merch. We're actually working on some other stuff, Jill, and I actually came up with a design that's not Colt Johnson, but it is one of your heroes. So be on the lookout for some Chris Onyx PDP merch because the Chris Onyx logo was fire. Tony hooked it up.
We had a nice combination of
it was
stuff
a team
that worked
effort.
out.
It was awesome.
a team effort on that one. It came out sweet.
So, yeah, be on the lookout for that. That'll be out soon. We'll be posting some stuff about that. At least some stickers.
Yeah.
At least some stickers. We're at least going to do stickers for everybody that we do that way, because I think that'll be cool. But Thank you for everybody for tuning in, man. We appreciate you all. Go watch Raw. Go relax and hang out. It is Monday. Thank you all. We will see you next week, or hopefully this Saturday at FWS.
Yeah. Come check
Everybody have a good night. Yeah, that's right. Come check out Tony Porter. Maybe you'll catch him do a pile driver. It could happen.
It's gonna happen. I don't know I can pile drive. I'm gonna pile drive Rosa.
Hey, if she gets in the way.
Yeah.
But again, thank you all for tuning in. Check us out. Make sure you like us everywhere. Go subscribe on YouTube if you are not. Every little bit helps over there. We appreciate you all. We will see you all next Monday.
Night, y'all.
High school gyms.